So if you've happened to scroll or click on this video by accident, or if it just kind of like just scrolled on, see your feed, for one, thank you for honoring the universe and God's disposition. And thank you for staying tuned, because I feel like this video is long overdue. I've had a lot to say. I've had a lot going on. And honestly, I feel like I keep waiting for this time to be right. And time is honestly a thing that at this point I'm really trying to honor, because I feel like I've had the ideology of time misconstrued. Hey y'all, my name is Erin. I do a host of different things, but I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm currently in a thick of a transition. So I figured this part of my YouTube series right now would kind of like be me being transparent about this transition right now, because I haven't really.
Okay, I just want to acknowledge I don't have the words for anything right now, but I digress.
I had words for it, so I figured if I talk about it openly, then I can kind of like make it make sense. So then I can kind of get back on track and kind of like get back to like what my goals are and what I have planned. So right now, currently in life, what I'm experiencing a few things, but the biggest thing that I feel like is the catalyst for a lot of other things. My father passed away suddenly on April. No, excuse me. This is what I'm talking about. I'm so confused. Got a lot going on. But on July 26th. So, and I was notified by my older brother, who currently lives in Panama, like via voice note, through WhatsApp. And it's been very conflicting for me processing my father's sudden death, considering it was in my father's death that I realized that I'm a daddy's girl. Or I had hoped to be. And his passing kind of like finalized for me our relationship. So that has been pretty difficult. I say difficult for me because this is something I really honestly have never experienced before. And thankfully, I feel like I haven't really been alone in this process. Although I feel like I really want to be alone, I really haven't been alone. So thankfully, that's given me a lot of time to kind of like dip in and out of my feelings, because I really don't know how I would have felt had I not had other things to do or other things to worry about, to be really honest with you. So, damn, a good time. My neighbor's at the pool next door, so, but yeah. My phone's dying, so I'm going to try to make this intro. I'm going to try to do an intro and then kind of like come back in parts, because grief is really layered. And eventually I want to get through like what I'm currently experiencing and kind of like slowly move through this process like a little bit more. I'm a Virgo, so for me, efficiency is necessary. So I need to move forward through this process swiftly, but efficiently. So I figured the best way to do that has been to share my feelings. I've been keeping a lot of things inside, which has manifested a lot into another part of grief, which is anger. So I am trying to hone back my emotions and apply words to them. So yeah. Okay, so I just want to say that I've kind of briefly talked about it online, but I guess this is a new platform, so I'll start here. I pretty much had an estranged relationship with my father all of my life. My mom had me, she was a teen mom. My mom was 17, and come to find out, I knew like my father was older than my mother, but I did not know how much older, and I didn't really understand the dynamic of their relationship. Naturally, there were a lot of things that I still feel like my mom protected me from, because she understood that that was my father, and regardless of anything, that I was still going to have like a desire and a wanting and a longing in a relationship with him. So I'm very thankful of how she kind of like charted those waters. My mom didn't talk negatively about my dad. She pretty much just let me see it for myself. She gave me autonomy over my own vision, my own perception, and my mom didn't assume me to be stupid, which I really do appreciate. So eventually, this experience, like I said, is layered, and I'm still thinking and I'm still processing. But I just wanted to say, so this is on my heart right now, and I'm kind of like gonna share it like before my phone dies, so I can kind of like get this video up. But if you are currently in a position where you are trying to figure out if it's worth it to mend or to extend or to be open to a relationship with a parent that you currently have living, or working on an emotional relationship with a parent that you had transitioned spiritually, this is your sign to do so. I have a very complicated relationship with my father, but I'm thankful for it because it's the relationship that I get to talk about that I have with my father. If I did not honestly try, if I did not make, if I did not take initiative, or I did not, dang, y'all loud. If I did not put myself first, if I did not prioritize my longing and desire for a relationship with my father, I wouldn't have this story to share. And as complicated and layered and grief-stricken as it is, I'm honestly thankful that I have it to share, because to know is a lot better than to not, in my opinion. So, again, this is your sign, and that doesn't mean call them right now and invite them over, especially if you know that your parents are in a tough place. So if they're experiencing substance abuse, or currently still in a bit of manipulation or narcissism, or like if they can cause you harm or damage physically, or mess up the things you have going on, do not like just jump into it. I'm asking you to proceed with caution, and I'm asking you just to be open. Your openness is required for change. And out of all the experiences that I have with my father, one thing I'm very thankful for is the fact that I have the ability to be open. And I don't think that I would have had great practice in that ability had I completely shut him out. So yeah, that's all I have to say right now, and I'll come back with like a part 2, part 3, part 10, 11, 12 as the thoughts kind of come. And thank you for listening, and God bless.